All right, guys, this is a quick speaking test that my student Neha is going to take of mine, and I'm going to show you all how like an 8.5 or 9 band speaking is done. So listen carefully to my answers, and you can then reach out to me if you have any questions. All right, Neha, I'm going to introduce myself, and then you can start with the questions. So hi, I'm Vivian Baptist, and I am a part-time IELTS trainer. Along with that, I work as a strategic consultant for an IT company. In my free time, I like to work out, I like to cook, and I am obsessed with reading.
Oh,
Cool. All right.
great. So when was the last time you went to the cinema?
The last time I went to a cinema was in the beginning of this year. I went to see Wonder Woman Part 2. It was a great movie.
Oh, great. How popular are cinemas where you live?
Um, in this current scenarios, cinemas actually have lost popularity because of COVID. As you know, that most of the cinemas were closed down. But if I talk about times before COVID, it was pretty popular. Most weekends, you wouldn't really be able to get like tickets if you had to book your like go for a movie like instantly because everyone wanted to go to the cinema during the weekend. So it was pretty popular.
Okay. What sorts of films, movies do you enjoy most?
I don't really have a type of movies. I'm actually I don't really have a type, but I watch like a wide variety of movies. I'm really obsessed with movies that have that were a part of a book and they've been adapted into like a motion picture. I like those movies a lot because I feel that I love to like go and study the difference from the book to the actual movie. So I like doing that a lot, and I also like watching a lot of superhero flicks.
Where do you prefer to watch movies, at the cinemas or at home?
Cinema any day. I really feel that because of COVID, I feel that like a really big part of my weekend activity was taken away because I was one of those people who could watch like two or three movies together in one day because I would just have a Sunday off. I would go to my favorite theater, just pick up nachos with cheese or pizza and watch like two or three movies one after the other. So yeah, a cinema hall any day.
What are the most important festivals in your culture?
I'm from India, so the most important festivals in India are Diwali and Holi. Christmas, Eid are also like catching up these days. But because a major part of my life I've lived in West Bengal, which is like a primarily a Bengali state, so they had Durga Puja, like they celebrated Durga Puja with a lot of like pomp and show out there. So yeah, these are the most popular festivals.
How do people celebrate New Year in your culture?
Over the years, it has become pretty big. I think when we were growing up, we didn't really get to see a lot, but nowadays, because we are all adults and we like to like go out with friends, so everybody has stories on their Instagram doing something or the other. And the beginning of 2021, even though most of us were on a lockdown, I think people still managed to celebrate it really well. So yeah, people have a lot of parties.
Which festival did you enjoy celebrating most when you were a child?
When I was a kid, what I liked celebrating the most was Christmas. I've been raised Christian, and Christmas was a time to like for families to get together. We had like a huge Christmas tree, and we would go to church in the morning, and then come back, and my mom would cut us some cake, give us some cookies to eat, and then it would be like a big day with family, with presents and everything. So it was great. Yeah, Christmas.
Which festival in another country would you like to go to?
Oh, Christmas, anytime. I would want to see a white Christmas because I'm from like the eastern part of India where it generally is warm, like constantly hot all the time. Yeah, so I really want to see a white Christmas. I want to see snow around. I want to see like a proper Christmas tree. I don't like the synthetic ones that I have in India. So I want to see like a proper Christmas tree and see how white people celebrate Christmas.
Okay. Now I have shared a cue card on your WhatsApp. Please take time of 1 minute and then we'll start.
Okay, great. I'm going to share that on my screen. Neha, I can start.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'm a shopaholic. Give me an opportunity, and I'll probably like run to the mall and buy something or the other. I'm really obsessed with buying shoes and jackets, and there's one shopping mall which is a really big shopping mall called Ambience, which is located in the Delhi Gurgaon border. It's one of the bestest malls that I've been to because whatever I would like to find, I'm able to find it out there. So it's like um, at a really odd juncture where if you really want to go to the mall from Gurgaon, you'll have to like go all the way to Delhi and then come back to Gurgaon to enter the mall because it's on one side of the highway. But if you're coming from Delhi, you'll have to come in to Gurgaon. Then again, if you want to leave, you have to go right ahead, take a big U-turn, and come back out. But yeah, I think it's a really nice place to the shopping mall. It's a really nice shopping mall. You get like a wide variety of things out there. You can shop for shoes, for clothes, for home equipment, anything you name it, and you have it out there. It's really huge. It's magnificent. The building is really amazing, and it actually stands with a hotel. So there's a hotel called the Leela, and it stands with that hotel. It actually is one of the best places to go and shop from, especially if you like, let's say if you really want to go to like one mall where you can find everything, like you just want to go look for a brand, you name it, and it's there. It's right there. So it has so many great places to go and shop from. I think overall it's one of those places that you just can't get enough of, and you can't really complete like going to all the stores in one day because it's really that big, and it's one of my bestest places to go to. I think the food court is really amazing. I actually have a child at home who loves to go to the food court and then the playhouse beside it and have a great time over there. And I think it's one of the most magnificent places to go shopping from. Yeah, thank you.
It's time for follow-up questions.
Okay, let
Uh,
me stop my screen share. Cool. Yeah, I'm ready.
yeah. Where do people in your country buy food?
For most people in my country, they buy food from local markets. They would go to, well, I was growing up, we had like a local market very close by where you would be get like things like rice, dal, vegetables, meat, etc. But now the trend has changed. I think more people prefer to buy things online, and there are some pretty good online stores available that just send over all of these things to your doorstep. Another really important place that people shop from is supermarkets. So yeah, they buy food from there as well.
Okay. Is it better to buy clothes in small shops?
I think it totally depends on a person's point of view. Maybe for someone like me, I'd prefer to go to a mall because I think I'll have more options out there. I mean, I can browse through and I can then find what I'm looking for. But it totally depends on the person. I think some people find the comfort of going to a small store a lot better because they don't really have too many choices. Some people tend to get confused. But then there are some like me who like to have many choices, then choose the best one from it. Yeah. So it depends on the person.
What are the advantages of internet shopping?
I think the best part about internet shopping are the prices. I think you get everything for a lot cheaper than what you would get at the store. I think also because the internet shopping tends to take over the overhead cost of like the presentation and all of that. So I think that's the major advantage. One more good thing about shopping online is rewards, because especially like for example, if I'm shopping on something like a Flipkart, it might have different offers for different credit cards, and some might give you like certain cashback, some might give you extra reward points. So you have those options, which you may also have at the store, but then I think it's very hard to ask them which cards you have. At least in here, in case of online shopping, you have the catalog in front of you and you can choose which one you want to go with, like that.
What is good customer service?
I think great customer service for me would be after sales. I think not everything I don't think everything needs to be returned, but then the products that need to be returned or need some kind of fine tuning on it at that time, reaching out to the customer support team and getting them to take care of your needs is what makes great customer service. Like let's say if I purchase something like a refrigerator from a Chroma or from a Reliance Digital, and then suddenly it stops working. And if I have to contact them, the person who I get on the phone, how he's able to assist me, how he's able to do something for me is what would make my benchmark for customer service high or low for that particular store.
Why do some shops provide better customer service than other shops?
I think it's training. I think also management plays a really important, a huge role in shaping up the the employees of the organization. I also feel that sometimes some people are just born leaders and they have like great leadership skills and they can pass that on to their subordinates. I think maybe that's the reason why. Or some people just have really good values. Most companies that you work for have their own set of values that they follow. So I feel that some companies just have great values and they're able to inculcate those values into their employees, into the employees' lives. And I think that's what makes the customer service better for certain organizations.
How important is customer service to the success of a shop?
I think it's extremely important. Really feel that, if I mean, customer service has got, it's got a huge spectrum of things that are involved in it. It could be, for me, it's after sales mostly, but then it also includes, during on the store service. Like, if someone were to go to the store and is, let's say, buying something at that time, the person helping them out, that's also really important. A smile on the face of the salesperson assisting, the person who's the person who's come to purchase something. I think that the smile on the face also makes a huge difference. Even if the client may or may not buy something, you still have to treat them with the same amount of respect and dignity that you would want yourself to be treated with. And I really feel that that is what is really important for the success of a store.
Why is shopping such a popular activity?
Oh, I think because it gives people a chance to try on different things. I feel that for most people, I'll just take my example. I wouldn't say most people because I'm generalizing. I think for me, it makes me bring my ideas to life. There's something that gets stuck in my head, maybe certain outfit style, and I would want to go and look for those similar outfits. So I probably start checking online. If I don't find it online, then I'll go to a store. If I don't find it in a store here, I'll probably contact my friends abroad and I'll ask them to get it for me. So I just feel that it brings my creativity to life.
What are the advantages to society of a highly developed shopping center?
I think because, like I mentioned something about my this mall called Ambience, I think it's really important because it's one place where you can find everything. A person can just go inside that mall and will be able to get everything that they need just under one roof. Unlike places where you have to go from one store to the other. Maybe because in India, if you look at it, especially New Delhi, the weather conditions aren't that great. Like in proper summer months, you can't be out. In proper winter months, you can't be out because both these seasons are completely extreme. So being inside an air-conditioned mall, having everything there would just make it relatively easy. And maybe that's the reason why people like to go there. They want to go there for these reasons because it just makes it easy for them to find everything under one roof. Like, you'll have a parking space, you can just park your car, take your kids as well because they can also make an outing out of it. I just feel that a great mall would be like an outing for an entire family as well.
Is society becoming increasingly materialistic?
Um, I just feel that there's no right or wrong answer to this. It depends on a person to person outlook. Once again, it's very subjective. I feel that some people may look materialistic, but they're not materialistic. Some people may look really earthy, down to earth, but then they might be materialistic. I just feel that it depends on person to person. And I've also seen situations where, like, the kindest person in the world, according to you, might perform an act that is cruel. So same way, someone who you may find very down to earth, but then may come across as materialistic to someone. So it's really hard to say something like this. I really wouldn't be the right person to comment on it.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of your speaking
Thank you,
test. Thank
Neha.
you.